Hey guys, it's Diana. What? We got a funny color. I think I got too much light in this room or what? Let's turn some lights off. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with my phone. It's the light coming in my window. Always something. There we go. We're going to have to live with a little light today. Art by DianaMyers.com or on Facebook or at the Artsy Rose Shop. I teach people who have a passion for painting to paint, I guess. That's what I do. Anyways, tonight we're going to do, I got some rocks. I've been gardening. It's that time of the year. I usually do some right around February, so I get in the mood and look through seed catalogs and start doing stuff for the garden. So I have some rocks here that I've done. Little like fairy door, gnome door. I'm going to do butterfly. You'll see them down here. But I'm going to show you some tips and tricks. But I think I'm going to do one Van Gogh. I thought that would be cute. I have a good size one I found in the garden, turned the soil over to put my veg in. So I'm going to put the camera right down here so you can see what I'm doing. You should be able to see, right? I can't tell because there's so much light in here. I knew I should have took that stuff off the windows. But you guys can see. Well, the first thing I wanted to show you was I had done this one. It's an old rock. The kids probably bought it at the dollar store or something. But I'm gonna I'm drying these. I washed them, sand them a little bit, and just put some white on. Kind of like a base coat. It's not. And I'm gonna do the other side. This one should be close to dry, and it just kind of fills it in. It gives me a nice base. These, I painted this morning. So what I want to do is I want to shine it up a little bit. Varnish or gloss. Now I got this acrylic varnish. Now I'm just kind of pouring it on. I got an old sponge, makeup sponge, a brush. Anything where, a brush is not really good because you get brush marks, but on this I don't think that would be a problem. But it just gives it a nice little shine. You can't really tell till after a few minutes. And then you can do it again. I usually do at least 2 layers. Now some of these I had done a few years ago and I didn't varnish them. With the acrylic paint, they lasted a while. Now I had them in pots like up on the porch too. The ones that were like down in my rock garden or in the outside planters didn't fare so well. So a few of them got redone earlier this year. So there's one layer. I'm going to do 2. Now I had this little fairy that I love. Her hand's broken, but I put her in one of my pots. So I'm going to do her too. Little stupid things that I do. I mean, it isn't like it's my fancy painting that I do, but you know, it's practice, it's paint, it's fun. I'm not buying more junk. I like the junk I got, so I fix it up. I think one of the kids actually gave me this. So I'm just giving her a little shine, a little protection. That's all. Actually, I like her better now after I painted her. She wasn't painted, she was all faded out. I put her in front of some stuff that I have out there, so just kind of shined her up so she looks pretty. Now, I am going to put that over there. I'm going to paint the other side of these with the white. I also got a piece of wood. And I have a stencil, and I have them do some morning glories, like it's growing up a, I don't know, some kind of pole or something. So I'm just going to do this side. This one I'm going to do in Van Gogh. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other one. I'm going to paint them like blue, then do the black cypress tree, and then the swirly sky. And I don't know if I get the village in there, but I can at least try to get the church in, and maybe a couple hills. And I think we'll have a little Van Gogh. So I got the sun. Nothing fancy, just get the sun. It'll dry pretty quick. Other side of this one. Anybody wants to jump on, just jump on. I'm just painting rocks and wood tonight. It's practice, it's painting. That's all that matters. I shellacked a few things up. That gives it that nice shiny look. Look how shiny that is. Isn't it pretty? So shiny. Who's on? Hey, Carolyn. Welcome. Where are you from? I'm monkeying around with this new stand I got, so I'm trying to get it so I can do my work and see who's on. I'm not doing no paintings or palette knife tonight. I'm just playing. Put my garden in today, so I want some of my stuff I usually put out there. I just kind of give them a little bath and played with them. All right, so let's start this guy since we got him right here. I think I'm just going to do this in black on the top. I'll get a different size brush. I use this one a lot for everything. My little it's a little round brush, probably medium small, but not real small. I guess some that are really small. I had a rigger here about a half an hour ago. I might be out in the kitchen. I don't know what I do with it, but that's a rigger. Long, not many hairs, but real long. So I'm going to do this in like a black. In black. Need some black. Beautiful outside. Where are you from, Carolyn? You from around here? Everybody that's coming on? We get them from all over on here. I love to hear where you're from. We get them from one comes on here all the time. He's from California. He's in my membership. I just do painting in that membership. Then I got, oh God, they're from all over. One from Michigan. I got one from Louisiana. She's been pretty sick. Yeah, from all over. So this was just a stencil. There's this company called Essential Stencils, which I get a really good deal because I'm in a group of 2,200 women, artists, all, sign makers, bisque porcelain. I get deals on porcelain. I mean, I pay for it, but I get all these like really cool, probably backwards, let's do it this way. Really cool stencils. Which if anybody's interested in a pack of stencils, let me know and I will get you the link later. But like, I think these were like $12 and it sounds like a lot, but I got these gigantic ones. Look at these gigantic ones for $18. Now if you get 4 stencils at Michael's for $18, that was one hell of a sale because I never find anything like that. They're on sale like that. Unless it's like marked down later, Yeah, see, so I was going to, but I'm just going to paint it in. Essential Stencils, you can look them up. I get them wholesale, but yeah. They get the cutest stuff. I just did some, I had like an artisan, and I'm doing that, I got into this antique artisan thing. The lady asked me, and I filled it out. I guess I'm in. Did an interview on me, and, so I found these signs. They say like farmhouse and antiques and all kinds of neat stuff. So I'm pretty happy about that. I can't wait. I'm not trying to be exacting with this. Should be fun. Or maybe I should be. Let me put this on here. It's art. I can do anything I want. It's art. Alright. This little black one here. I usually use these little sponges, but I guess some people use makeup sponges. I don't always do that. I have stippling brushes, but I'm so heavy-handed I end up putting more paint on than I actually need. So, but these are great for like placement if you want to do something. You find a great stencil, then you can paint around it. Pretty cool stuff. I'm just gonna, I don't want it real perfect. I like doing it like shabby chic. I do a lot of multimedia, so I do a lot of shabby chic anyways, which is cool. I'd show you one, but I cleaned. I don't know where they are now. Typical. The shabby chic stuff. They're all over my internet. Anyways, there's that. Where's my little brush? Anybody else want to jump on? We're painting tonight. All kinds of good stuff. So I'm going to do a Van Gogh rock. And I'm going to do a little rock. And I'm going to do this plaque for the antique sale. Hey, Rachel. Hi, Prince. So I'm gonna let that dry a bit, and I'm gonna do like morning glories up, like up a pole. Maybe I'll do like something like this. And like I said, I do this antique auction. I had to come up with a bunch of. Well, I'm gonna have like a little booth. What they said. All right, so I'm gonna paint this in a blue. Starry Night, I did kind of like this kind of blue, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna get a bigger one, rinse it out, paper towel. This is a fun little thing to do with the kids too, these little rocks. You know, I like some of these I bought, but a lot of these I just like well, they tell you not to take them out of parks and stuff, but you're not supposed to move around stuff. But you can find stuff, like when I'm gardening, I find stuff down in the soil, and I just get a little collection going and decide what's smooth. I found this yesterday morning, actually. I was like, where'd you come from? Because I've been living here 24 years, and I have veggie gardens in the same darn place. And I'm like, don't know where he came from. He must have been down deep in there and finally got dug up. So I'm going to do, oops. I gotta clean my bottles out over here. I do mostly Apple Barrel when I do craft paints. I mean, there's all kinds of other brands. But for the price, when you're just starting out and learn how to paint, you know, I buy the good stuff for my palette knife painting, you know. And it can get quite pricey. You know, this is Artist Loft. That one's not too bad. I get Arteza and all different brands. I use this mostly for my palette knife, Liquitex. So, but as a rule, when you're doing these things, the other stuff's too thick. You want a craft paint. You want either Apple Barrel or Deco Art or Folk Art. They actually, people think this is a really cheap paint. It's not bad, but it's not great. The Folk Art is made, that's the owner of these guys. They also do Mod Podge plaid products. And they make folk art, which my friend's a folk artist. And this is like, just like they'd be almost a generic brand. But their colors are fine for like painting crafts and stuff. I do paintings with this too. It's no big deal. But if, you know, they're like 50 cents or something, like at Walmart, since they run out of everything. But, you know, you might pay $1.88, but it's such a good deal. I did that already. So this color is the turquoise. They have a basic line that's in the line. Look, I should be a salesman for this company, I'm telling you. Can you guys see that? You see it? Yes. So we're going to do a little Starry Night on this. I've never done it on a rock. It'll be a first. They do it on everything. So, I was just trying to think of something interesting to do tonight. I did the last couple of weeks. I did flowers. I've been getting a lot of flowers out of my garden. You know, when I plant, at one time, I'm a garden freak. Anybody knows me knows I love it. So I would plant to make sure I always had something blooming. I'd have tulips and this and that, and I always have something blooming in my garden. So in the wintertime, you know, winter doesn't last long up here. So this is something I would do just to, other than looking at seed catalogs and gardening shows on TV and books and stuff. This is, or Pinterest, this is something I would do. I'd go downstairs, get all my junk stuff out that's been sitting outside, you know. Last year I did 2 bowling balls. I did them with a little, I should bring them up. I sprayed one, you guys see it. It looks like copper. It's beautiful. My kids pulled it out today. And then I did this one all in little tiny stones, old bowling balls. It came out so awesome. Wasn't that hard, really. I thought it would be harder than it was. The big thing is that it's heavy. You have to have stuff around you to kind of, so it doesn't roll away on you, knock the stuff off. All right, so I'm gonna let that side dry. We'll see if we can do some kind of Starry Night on him or her. Let's do it this way. I got some little tiny brushes out too. Little teeny weeny itty bitty ones. Yeah, this is Turquoise from Apple Barrel. And this is like a 1/4-inch flat brush. Just a basic, I love these brushes. They're Michael's or Walmart's. You get them like in a, there's like 6 or 7, all different sizes. And I want to say they're under $10. And I had coupons, you know. You get the big ones, little ones, they'll come in all different sizes. Good basic brush. You can use it for oil, water. I use them for everything. I like them. They clean good. For the price, you don't care if it gets beat up. And they do pretty good, though. Alright. That one dry. Now this one right here was in the garden, got kind of roughed up. I fixed it a little bit, so I'm going to put a little gloss on this one, too. I think it'll look better. Here's my little sponge. I use the other one to stencil. Give it a little shine. It'll take a couple times. This rock's a pretty rough rock. I think originally when this was done, I think maybe one of the grandkids did it and I kind of fixed it. I do that. Alright, so this one I'm going to put another coat on. See how shiny it is? A nice little shine to it. It's not even just a shine, it just protects it pretty good, you know. This is nothing fancy. I'm pretty sure one of the kids got me this like at a dollar store. The other one got me. I gotta go fix that one too. Got me one similar. It's in German. She went to Germany and got it for me. It's got a crack in it. So I'm gonna try to fix the crack with a little gesso. And see how that works. I'm letting this dry a minute before I do anything. And then I'm gonna kind of put a little coat on her too. Oops. This is why my hands are always a mess. Between that and all that hand sanitizer, I have like no nails now. Looks like I bite my nails. Just giving her a little bath in this. She looks so cute. Let's not throw away. So I'm not throwing her away. I'm gonna fix her up. She looks so cute. All right, give this a little blow dry. I'll turn it down so it's not so loud. Starry Night. Anybody ever done Starry Night? And you guys paint? Hey Judy, how you feeling, honey? Who's on here? Hi Mike. Where you guys all from? I know you're not deaf, I just like to yell. Is it Cardine? What a pretty name. Okay, just doing little rocks tonight from my garden, fixing my garden up. Every year I always do a few rocks. Like I said, it's great for the kids. Get some craft paints. You don't have to, some kind of acrylic gloss or some kind of varnish. You could even use like furniture varnish. I wouldn't let the kids do it though. Or Mod Podge works good too. I just hate the smell of it though. Oh. Sometimes I use gel medium. I think I use that in here, but it's a little expensive. I use like really expensive kind. I think that's what I had at the time. And then I don't know if I got this stuff. I don't know if I got this stuff either on Amazon or my sister had a bunch of stuff. She's learning to paint and she might have given it to me. I'm not sure, but it's just varnish, acrylic varnish. Alright, so I'm going to do Starry Night. Alright, so we're going to start off, I think I'll do the white first. And I'm going to kind of use a tiny little brush here. Well, that might be too big, I'm not sure. Maybe a little smaller, pretty small brush. I want to do like, there's like circular clouds. There's like an S. One goes this way. Here. What the heck? Got a cure for that. There you go. Fix that problem. And then one goes the other way. Kind of got to water this paint down so a little bit thinner so that I can move it around like ink. Then I'm going to do one like this way. Should have done the other side, painted it, but that's okay. Then there's like these little tiny dots in all different colors. We're going to start out maybe with the light blue. Let me get another blue too. I'm going to get another blue. Does I got any left in this one? This one's a cool blue, same company. Apple Barrel. I'm going to mix that with a little bit of white. Cool blue and white. I'm going to start making these little dots. Not very round, but that's okay. There's also a sun over on this side too, and there's all these moons. Gotta do that too. Wait a minute. Get some yellow out. Make a sun like right about here. Oops. Too much water. Can't use too much water with our acrylic. I keep forgetting that too. I know that though. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to add some white. Sometimes your yellows are, and your oranges especially, are a little transparent. It's really not just the paint or the brand. It's just the paint. It's the pigment, what I mean to say. Just seems like no matter what line I have, if I'm going to have a transparent color, more than likely it's a yellow and an orange. And the trick is just to mix some other color, preferably white, but if you have white, it'll lighten it up. So either use a darker yellow or mix a darker yellow with it, or a lighter yellow. That's your options. Then it's not so, yellow more coverage. Not as yellow, but we can go over this after and make it more yellow. So I'm not stressed out about it. It's just a little rock. It's just fun painting. Okay, now there's usually like a little, there's one here. There's one like here. I'll put one right here. Then we also got to have our cypress tree, the big black thing in the middle. So we'll get a little, I get some brown here, or black, or brown. I get some brown and black. We'll make him like right here. Gonna do this sideways so you can see. It's upside down with this thing sometimes. Well, it is because it's the way it does. Let's do like a little more up in here. It's an odd looking little cypress tree. I actually in mine did a little gold too. Let's see if I can find my gold. Let's start doing those dots again. I did them in blue and white, the lighter blue and white. I'm going to add a lot of dots. Go around each one of these. Little Van Gogh rock. We'll need a little more blue in there. A little too white. You guys ever tried a Van Gogh painting? It's a little lengthy because all you do is make dots, 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 and dots, but it's really not all that complicated. It's been done by kindergartners. I mean, it's been done so much that, I mean, he's done a lot of other things that are a little harder, but this is a fairly simple thing to do. I did it, during the winter months I did it. I don't think it's out. It was out there for a while. I had released it, but I think I got it saved on YouTube. Well, actually, it might be out. If you go on YouTube on my channel, you might be able to find it. My channel is nothing fancy, but it might be on there. I just throw them on there and save them for different things that I do. So, some of them are unlisted, but I think that one's not unlisted, if I remember right. Actually, I'm doing them now because I'm doing a membership and I'm building the site, and I got some people on there and they're helping me, and I just started going through them today. I haven't had the time, and I uploaded a few that I've forgotten about, and actually it turns out there's a whole bunch of them that I forgot about. Been busy. I've been taking art marketing classes, so doesn't sound important. It's really important this day and age. And, you know, I'm with all this group of people, and we get all ideas, and we get together, and we do stuff. So I'm going to go around this thing here. I'm going to kind of do this too. Okay, they have a lot of dots, different colors. And I want to kind of put in some mountains because there's mountains in there. So let's do that. Let's do the black and the blue. And let's do, I think there's like one here. There's one up there. Should do more like a purpley one. Let me get a purple one. I actually got a shiny purple, but I think it's way over there on the other side. I had it, did a class and it was purple in it, so I took some shiny purple. Yeah, oh, purple. There's like a little village here. And I'll do a little church in white. I think I get the church up there. Little church right here. Wet right there. Ah, damn it. Little church. Make a little village. And there's like some, I don't know what you want, like cornfields or something. And they kind of come down here like this. And there's like a couple little rows like here. Some red in here. The red, I think, the red will kind of like give it a little life. Give it a little life. Yeah. A little white in there, a little color. Sometimes it just needs a little color. There's that purple. Let me put some of this purple in there too. Yeah, put some of that purple on the cypress tree too. A little Little door here. See, like it dried already, so I can kind of go over some stuff. Sometimes when I'm talking, I'll do so well. Usually after class, I go back and I redo stuff because I'm talking, it's lopsided. Sit on Bob Ross used to do the same thing. The one that he did in class, he donated the last one. He did that. The original one, I think it would, he would just keep it. But that's another whole story. Turns out there was a lot of fighting going on over his stuff. He never meant for it to be sold. It was also a good charity. He was worth $10 million when he died, they said. And I just read a big article on it. And oh, the greed. People and money. He made all his money on the books and tapes and wonderful stuff. They still sell it. A little more purple in there too. They still sell it. The son was doing it for a while and he kind of disappeared. I don't know what happened with him. There's a lot of conspiracies going on. The FBI's been involved. The CIA. I'm not making this up. It's on the Daily, or it was on the Daily Beast. It's on my website now. My Art by Diana. There's the link's right there. You can probably just Google it or something. You can find it somewhere. Kind of sad, just sad. And the family hoarded the paintings. I mean, they were like doing this stuff on his deathbed. It was crazy. I knew the moment that they had a toaster with Bob Ross on it that there was something seriously wrong. Seriously wrong. So there you go, my little Van Gogh. Little Van Gogh. Like I said, I'll probably mess with that later. I'm not sure when I'm going to do this one yet. Who's on here? Carolyn, Judy. Anybody wants to jump on, jump on. The Facebook gods love it when we talk. It makes it move, costs me no money. It gets viral, goes all over. You guys see that? Oh yeah. Where you guys all from? Anybody from upstate New York? We're from upstate New York. How close are you guys? Anybody from Pennsylvania or Maine or anything? What can I do on this? What's blue? Could probably do the sun from Starry Night too. We'll have 2 Starry Nights. Let's see if I can just do a sun. It's beautiful. We broke a record yesterday, 91 degrees. I mean, we're terminal snow half the year, more than half. Actually, it's warmed up a lot here. They moved us to a zone 6. We used to be zone 5 for years. My daughter lives north of here, closer to the lake, like 15 minutes to the Ontario Lake. We're about an hour from there. And, this snow stays snow-packed. The ground will until, God, I don't know. The whole winter. And that's how it used to be here. Now it melts. It doesn't happen until later. It has warmed up here. You say, oh, it's still snow. Well, yeah, but not like it used to be. This is like we absolutely love it. Some people do. The best part is just staying inside and not driving because it's still scary. Now we get those snaps and it's like dangerous. The roads get really freaky. They just get ice covered. We got salt and all that, but even then on a bad night, it don't matter. They pre-treat when they know it's coming, but it's still not good. Getting worse. It freezes fast. We were 91, yesterday? We had snow. Not even a week ago before that. I mean like 6 inches of snow, okay? Weird. It happens a lot up here, but still. 91. No. Mother Nature's doing her thing. That's okay. But it's weird. I'm just making a design, I guess. I do that. I just do that. Not too much like Starry Night. This one looks like eyeballs. We need to fix that. Let's do this like this. Looks too much like an eyeball. They have these little, if you guys don't know what dot painting is, they have these little tubes of paint you can buy with perfect little dot makers. It's a big thing now. I knew somebody would come out with it. When they first came out with this, you just do what I'm doing. But now they have this little, it's like a little plastic pack and has like a, almost like little tiny frostings. Big thing now. Well, it's been around because mandalas have been around forever. I was crocheting mandalas like 2 years ago. I'm just in love with them. They're like a doily thing. I got them all over my house. I just love the colors, and I kept crocheting them. I gave them out at my daughter's baby shower for his gifts. Prizes. I just love them. I know there's like reasons for them, but they just look very spiritual and cheerful, and you know, I just love the shit. Must be something about the shape of them. I just love them. Love mandalas. Need another color in here. Got the yellow. Got a white. What's the opposite of red? Green. How about some green? That sounds good. I think I'm getting low on all these paints. I'm trying to use them up. I got more over there, but I'm trying to use up what I got. Let's try a little green here and there. See, let's put it right on here. A little green. Just for fun. Then I'm going to start my other little wood craft. So I'm not sure what this is, but it's interesting. Alright, so I got my little, oh, the sun finally went down. It's light on there. All of a sudden there was so much light in here. What is it? Alexa? Hi Alexa. Hi Carolyn. So this was a stencil. So now I can't find again. Oh, right here. I'm gonna be an artisan in an antique, an artisan like fair thing. It's a building, you know. I get a little booth I'm gonna have. So I've been kind of come up with some different kind of fits the mood, you know. I'm trying to show you a few things I've done here. Well, I got a light flickering over here. But you know, I usually do this kind of like palette knife work and stuff. My stuff is very farmhouse. So that's the kind of stuff I'll be selling my paintings. But I did some like mixed media, and I've been looking around for some wood. I found some wood projects to do like this. Probably the words are backwards. This is like a napkin, cardstock, stamps. I took the stencil and kind of deliberately messed it up. I did like this artisan market. You guys see that?